Hello folks, welcome back to Fallout 4 with the Sim Settlements 2 mod, as well as a ton of other mods. So, last episode we went and had an absolutely horrible time trying to get Nick Valentine out of the little hole he got locked up in. I've literally never died that much trying to get that mission done. I don't know what happened there. It was crazy. But, now that that's done, with all the trials and tribulations that involved, I figured we deserve a chance to relax a little bit. So we're going to head back to Sanctuary. But not the Sanctuary that we're familiar with. This is the Sim Settlements 2 version of Sanctuary, which, surprisingly enough, does not use a lot of this space. It's got a couple beds here and there for people, which is kind of nice. But the vast majority of it doesn't start until we're way over here.
Find a broom.
And we need to talk to our newcomers.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Hey. Are you the one who put out the radio message? Is this your settlement? It's very nice. We had to leave our home. Everyone was getting sick. So, if you're looking for people and it's no trouble, well, we'd like to live here.
What was that about people getting sick?
Don't worry, none of us are sick. That's why we left, so we wouldn't catch it. I don't know what caused the illness. Maybe bad water. Now we just want somewhere new to live. Maybe here, if you'll have us?
Of course. Go right ahead.
Oh, thank you. Don't worry, we're willing to work. Just let us know where you want us.
Alright.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
Now we gotta go talk to Preston. He's in here somewhere, I'm sure. But yeah, this is Sanctuary as, well, reimagined, I suppose is the best way to put it. Yeah, there's Preston.
Yeah? I found out what those robots in Grey Garden needed and took care of it. Even better, they want to be Minutemen.
Huh. I guess I never thought of robots being Minutemen. But why not? If they're willing, I guess we can use them. Since you're here. Is there something you need?
I want to trade a few things.
Whatever you need, General.
He doesn't even
Anything
have his
else?
weapon on him.
How are you feeling?
I'm glad to have the chance to return the favor. After all the help you gave me. Just let me know if there's anything else you need.
No, nothing.
No problem.
Sometimes I feel real scared here. It's not really anyone's fault, I don't think. It's just... everything is so run down. People are going hungry. I'm hungry. We need more food here, and soon.
Why don't you guys have food? You should have plenty of food here. But you're not done building the plots for the food. And once that's done, you guys should be fine. So, it'll happen. Not gonna sweat it. Now, eventually, this area here is going to be all walled off. Which is going to be a real problem because whenever this settlement gets attacked, because that is still a part of the game, and it's even story-driven at some points, there's a couple places that attacks are going to come from. They're going to come from across the bridge. They're going to come up here, where Vault 111 is. Or, and to make things super complicated, they're going to come from over this way.
Nice to see you. I know that you're really busy out there.
Hey, look, the farms are done. That should take care of the food problem. Yeah, they're going to start coming in from down over here.
I feel as if we're finally making progress, sir.
Which is going to be annoying,
Quite the detective.
because enemy pathing is going to have them all grouped up here, confused and not knowing where to go, because they're not able to get past the point where they're from their spawn to their activation point.
Mama Murphy's as good as her word, kid. No more.
Everybody's just standing around weird. They do that a lot. Okay, farms are done. How's the food? Oh, look at that. We got plenty of food. It says nothing more can be built here, but there's ways around that. But we aren't going to be building anything here. Oh, yeah, I should probably talk to Sturgis. do I need to? No, 'cause the only thing that we got to worry about is the.
Well, this military
Defenses.
stuff isn't exactly my specialty. I like turrets because they do the shooting for me. But I'm not picky.
I suppose I could put some turrets in. Shouldn't be a big deal.
Hi, how are you?
Yes?
And Carla.
Carla,
You again. Here to trade?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You break it, you buy it.
She has a few minutes to browse. Do I have anything worth selling? I don't need all of this buff out, that's for certain. What do you have that might be of value to me? Nothing in the way of weapons. No, she has a bowler hat. I could have gotten that for Codsworth there. You got some ammo. Fair enough. Alright.
Yes?
So I guess we're just going to have to wait for the last part of this to trigger. Which should have happened immediately, now that I think about it, but I don't know, maybe it's just being a bit weird. Who are you?
Another day of hard
Just
work.
a dude. Alright.
Never changes.
Okay, nothing more can be built, but I disagree. Your tree. I don't have the circuitry. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter then. Alright, we'll just wait for the next part of the Sim Settlements quest to kick off to put in some defenses for Preston, and then he can unclench just a bit. So that leads us to what we should be doing next. We have options, and both of them that don't involve running all the way down to the glowing sea are going to be in Diamond City. So we got Piper's office and the Valentine Detective Agency, and I think we're going to do both of those. And thankfully, we can just fast travel, because fast travel is fun, fast travel is awesome, and it means I don't have a crash between point A and point B.
So, this is the famous Diamond City. I suppose I hope to find more of a gem than a dusty home base. Civilization in the rough, if you will.
Alright, we're going to ignore Sheffield. Oh no, we got to go over here.
Oh man, you got a robot butler?
Alright, where is Piper? She asleep? Oh, there she is all of a sudden.
Piper,
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
why are you calling me that?
'Cause you're a vault dweller? I know you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and the fish out of water look... Dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
What kind of interview is this going to be?
I ask you who you are, get your opinion on life out there, and maybe load up a few tough questions and keep it interesting. What do you say?
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The man out of time.
This is the reason I don't
So,
tend to like
you've
Piper very
seen the
much.
Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
Can you even compare the two? The world out here? It's not even close to the one I left.
Feeling a little homesick, are we? Can't say I blame you. Now, I already know you're looking for your son, Sean. Do you suspect the Institute was involved in his kidnapping?
We don't know, but they might be.
Sure sounds like they might be.
Not even a baby is safe from them. And people wonder why I can't just look the other way. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
No matter how much you want to give up, don't. You have to have hope that you'll see them again. Or at least, that you'll know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where the story goes next.
Alright, so that's taken care of. Let's go talk to Nick. Oh, let's steal some of her money real quick because, you know.
Well, there's a classic.
It's like, there's a classic? Yeah, that's your watch. I'm sure it is a classic. Alright, nothing weird's gonna be going on here.
Around here, we call your haircut the Scav Special. Little flecks of blood, give it the personal touch. You should think about getting a trim.
Sounds good.
Just sit
Change
down,
the beard a little bit.
relax, and let the magic happen.
Let's see what we got. I'm going to keep the beard, but I want to keep it a little bit shorter, so...
Who's really in control of Diamond City? Read the public.
Okay with that. I think that'll do it.
Now, where are my cigarettes?
If you're looking for a haircut, the salon's open in the morning.
Just stop, okay?
Looks like we got it right before everybody went to bed, which is cool.
Yeah?
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola.
I think Nuka-Cola would probably be worse for you than alcohol, but it's got radioactive elements in it.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh god, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya?
Yes,
Here.
actually.
I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. What else can you tell me?
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. Anything else you remember?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much. But I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
Now, this part is actually very interesting because, yes, it would have to be someone who's professional. They had to get into a vault, which requires them to have a Pip-Boy. They had to know where the vault was, and they had to be able to go for a specific target, which is what they're looking for. It all falls apart really quick, though.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. The discarded prototype, anyway.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
Right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
No. They never said their names.
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
Maybe it's another kidnapped kid.
Yeah, either that or he's got a son of his own. Not a comforting thought in any case. Both of them vanished a while ago. Haven't been heard or seen since. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
I do like the tiny bit of foreshadowing, like, yeah, it's a 10-year-old kid. And that gives you the idea that, well, maybe more time has gone by than you think. Alright, Nick, lead the way, because I don't remember where we're going.
I didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance.
Not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
Bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. But 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The M.O. is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
No way I could pick this.
Yeah, I can't pick a master lock yet, so that might be a slight issue. Are we moving? Come on, Nick.
Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open. That's one heck of a lock. Got something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Nick.
Door's locked tight. Why don't you give it a
Don't
shot?
think I can pick this.
Alright.
We can't get through that door. No luck? Guess we'll need to find the key. See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
So there is actually a key somewhere in the bleachers. Mama Murphy can tell you about it if you give her drugs. However, I don't think it spawns unless you trigger her to do so. So we're not going to go find it. Instead, we're going to do it a slightly harder way. Hopefully these two idiots don't hurt themselves while I do this. It's a bigger town than it looks, but you couldn't tell that from the ground.
Why doesn't the mayor come out of his office, huh? He's afraid of talking to the press? I bet if I said I was with the Institute, he'd come running.
You ever think maybe you could get a man's attention easier if you use softer words, honey? Maybe shout a little less?
Oh, that reminds me of this article I'm writing about the mayor's affair with a certain airheaded blonde.
Oh, look who it is. What brings you to the mayor's office, huh?
What are you doing here, Piper?
Trying to find out why the mayor happens to be meeting with the same suspicious-looking courier every other week. Not from any settlement I've ever heard of. And not from a caravan. Always in and out before anyone has a chance to talk to him. An errand boy from the Institute, maybe. After this article comes out, that's what everyone's gonna be asking.
If you are done crowding the reception area, Miss Piper, the mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
I was just leaving anyway.
As much as I like Piper, in a lot of ways, she's a tabloid reporter.
The mayor's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Did you need help?
I need to talk to someone about Kellogg's old house in the West Stands.
Mr. Kellogg's residence? He left town a while ago. We foreclosed on the property and locked it up. If there was something belonging to the man that you have a claim on, you could ask the mayor to hear you out. No guarantees.
Come on. Can't you help me yourself?
And if I could, why should I?
Please. All I want to do is find my son. The man who owned that house kidnapped him.
Well, you do seem like a sweet guy. All right. I'm just going to leave this key on my desk and forget I put it there. Your son's lucky he has a father like you. I hope you find him.
And there we go. There's also an elevator you can take as well. That leads you outside. Guys, don't do it. Remember, gravity is not your friend. Although how Codsworth hurts himself falling when he has a jet booster up his ass is completely beyond me. We're just going to pretend that's a thing that doesn't make sense and move on. Alright, we got the key. Now to get back to Kellogg's house, which is over this way.
Got the key? All right, let's head in. You do the honors. Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind.
Quite a few things, actually.
Soppy for the old days?
We're going to do a little bit of looting while we're here, because why not?
Oh. Place seems small to you? Well, that's one way to hide a room. Well, look at this. All of a Merc's favorite things.
Yeah, quantums. I'm gonna take any of the food, but take out. Ooh, a radium rifle. That's nice to have. And I kind of have one anyway, but still.
Hey, Valentine.
Well, look at that. All of Kellogg's favorite things.
Come on, Nick, get out of the way so I can loot this place properly. Orange Mentats. Yeah, his special room where he just sits and smokes.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, cigars, San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Well, dog meat seems eager for the job. Why don't you let him have a whiff? See if he picks up on the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. We can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
Alright. I've never actually taken
All
Nick
right.
with me on this little job,
Well, let's
so...
get that bastard. This is your show from here on out, okay? You say jump, I'll say how high.
So one of the interesting things is that you can change the costumes and the clothing and the armor for every single character in this game that's a companion, except for two. Strong, although you can give him super mutant armor, which I think would also still count for changing his overall look. Nick Valentine. You can't do anything to change Nick Valentine's look so far as I know. I haven't seen anything that allows him to do that.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. Take me to him, boy. Take me to Sean.
Hey, there's my level up. And master lockpicking. Where is that? There it is. There. Just because I don't like having locks I can't open. So, this is going to be super easy because we're not going to follow dog meat.
You know,
I
like Casey Kessler more than Travis. Her voice is so smooth.
You shoot people, mister? My dad says outside is shoot people.
It's been known to happen. So yeah, dog meat's going to run us on this long trail. Not entirely certain how he's following a scent that's at least a week or more old, but sure. I mean, even trained bloodhounds nowadays, I think, can only follow a scent that's less than a day or two old, and that depends on environmental factors. Like if it's rained or it's particularly hot, the scent gets degraded and the dog can't follow it. But we're going to assume that FEV and radiation means that dog meat is just a magical dog. Alright, so dog meat's going to give us a run around. We want to go to the northwest. So we're going to follow him a bit. Oh yeah, the Raider thing. We're going to ignore the Raiders for now.
She's going to die. She needs help.
Shut up, you junkie Raider.
Kellogg must have stopped here. Search around, see if we can pick up the trail.
San Francisco Sunlights.
Dog meat find something?
Kellogg's preferred brand, all right. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
Alright, where is that? I should be able to see the satellite dishes from here, I think. Oop. That is a big mole rat.
Doing them much work at this point.
Now there's this dust storm. I can't see where we're going, so we might as well follow Dogmeat at this point because we're a bit lost. Oh, there he is. It's like, where'd he go?
Like another one of Kellogg's pit stops. Keep your eyes open.
Ah, here we go.
Lots of blood here. Dogmeat could track Kellogg if he took a wound too. Torn up by his own turret. Took out the targeting computer with one bullet. This guy's a crack shot. Looks like this one thought he'd get away. No such luck. Bloody bandages. Dogmeat can track this.
Again?
Kellogg's still out there. We've got to track him, boy. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
Free stim pack. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I'm not sure how one of these guys would manage to wound Kellogg or even how his turret would mess him up. Alright, lost track of the dog. Guess we're just going to have to go do this manually. Oh, there it is. We're pretty close anyway. And there's the Yaogwai. Well, I wouldn't mind a piece of Yaogwai meat. I might wind up becoming food for it after all. Oh god, I didn't think I was going to get that. Over here to be concerned about.
Right, Dogmeat's found something. You know the drill.
Little decoy body. save here.
Somebody spent the night here. Gwyneth Stout. One of his creature comforts.
Dog meat find something?
Oh, did you?
We gotta stick together, pal. At least until we find Kellogg. Okay, boy. Let's track him.
The little bridge looks familiar. There should be a dead mailman right over here. I'm in the right place. Nope, this isn't the right spot. And the ghoul mask is awesome. Very, very handy.
Now.
I think that's all of them. Let's get our hat back on. Oh, shoot. I was not expecting there to be more ghouls. Hello, Mr. Legendary. Ooh, a resilient radium rifle. Resilient's not the best mod on the planet, but not hardly going to say no to it.
Sorry, folks, won't be chewing on us. Don't even break a sweat. Not that it's an option.
Alrighty, moving on. It's an entire town full of ferals, which I should probably get the location marker for real quick. Fenworth Down or something like that. Come on. Forest Grove Marsh. There we go. I knew there was a F in there somewhere. Well, I hadn't planned on following Dogmeat, but that's just the way it seems to have worked out.
Tracking known mercenary. Exercise
Bodyguard
extreme
robots
caution.
didn't fare too well. Not sure who started it,
Attention,
but this traitor never stood a chance. This didn't do any good for them, did it?
Yeah. Pretty sure we can be certain that
It's a
Kellogg
clue,
probably started it.
but not enough.
He's a rat
Critical
bastard.
signs.
What have we
Alert.
here?
Critical signs. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
Does this thing talk more?
Who do you
Another
think
one of his
actually
stogies.
won the war? Nobody, I guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one won the Great War, but people have won other ones. Alright, let's see if we can get this little show moving here. Oh, that dog just went to absolute pieces. I am quickly running low on 5mm ammo, which is weird because usually I'm just swimming in this stuff. Ah, that's not annoying at all. I'm going to find a new weapon. And there's a rat storm coming in. That's just perfect. Oh, it's a... So look at this going, what is that thing? That's a tree stump. Never mind. Alright, there's Hagen.
What do you think, boy? Was this our man?
I like how they never actually show you holding something.
Unless you're hounding for a green suntan, I suggest we get a move on.
Where'd the dog go? Oh, he's over there. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, where'd dog meat go? Yeah, all this radiation should also completely tear up any sense that dog meat can find, but you know, whatever. Keep it up, Mutt. Let's go.
Is this the place? Is he in here, boy?
I knew dog meat would sniff our man out. Let's you and I take it from here. Give our four-legged friend a break.
Alright, dog meat's available to be our companion.
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
I don't see why we can't clear out Fort Hagen real quick. It's not going to take very long. I know there's more turrets up here somewhere. We'll worry about those later. Something down there. We go. That's what I need. An unusually clean mattress down here. If there's anything we need or could build here. Yeah, some more ammo. Nice. Alright, we're going to try to do this as sneakily as possible, which is to say I'm going to immediately screw it up and get into a running firefight, because that's what I do. I hear a turret. Pistol. Not gonna bother taking that.
You want me to take a look at
Hello?
that terminal?
I have detected you.
Always had a way with machines.
Alright. Oh, that reset my tries. That's not what I want. I want to take out a couple of duds. only thing that has a comma with the U is the S, so we're looking for something with it. No, they all have S's on them. It doesn't really help much.
That's it.
Powering up. Protectron on duty. Protect and serve.
Where's my dog getting hit?
Directive received from Kellogg. Destroy intruder.
Okay, this is going terribly. Sorry out loud.
Unit is under Institute authority. Stay examining intruder.
And they're beating the crap out of my dog. Anybody is to help him. Oh, crying out loud. Somebody explain how that just happened. Good Lord, that sucked. Alright, maybe we don't activate the Protectron this time. This time, boys, you stay behind me. Take this nice and slow.
Got it.
Nice reasoned response to the chaos. That's it. Nice and slow. Ah, there's one. Where's that turret?
Movement detected. Curious. Hello. Report this assault directly to Kellogg.
Yeah, here we go again. You know what? We have drugs. We should use some of them. Alright, let's grab a Med-X. Water for that.
Your termination is inevitable.
Dumb move.
Oh. That was a legendary synth. Okay. Lucky left leg. I like lucky armor. He's got a harm laser pistol. Fantastic.
Kellogg has ordered your termination.
And Kellogg can come over here and try to do it himself.
It would appear my target has disappeared.
Yeah, we're just going to give them a second to stop thinking about us for a minute, because...
Contact detected. Possibly.
Alright, so that didn't go as badly as the first time.
I am equipped with the most advanced Institute sensors available. I will find you.
Gone. Excellent.
Yeah. Okay, let's just play it chill. Oh, there's one. So many damn cracks in the walls. It's chained? I don't want to get in there.
Nice.
I don't need any of that. Can't get in there. Okay. Oof. I saw a synth and almost shot me.
Is someone present?
Oh, another legendary. That's fantastic. How do I get to you? Oh.
Must reveal yourself.
Reading detected.
Okay, I know where they're at.
Oh.
Oh god, where did all my health go all of a sudden?
Intruder in Fort Hagen. Eliminating hostile.
My god, what happened there? I took a single hit and just immediately my health just vanished.
Directive received from Kellogg. Destroy intruder.
Gone.
Upstairs.
Is he all right?
That's what happened. You ran upstairs.
Stealth capability. Fascinating.
Initiated directive.
Oh, this time
Sigma
it's
Omicron.
A distinct
Protect
active. Usually it's
Kellogg.
X.
Critically damaged.
Well, this is just going great. Stop hitting my dog.
But now.
Alright, now are we good? Bloody sense. You know, I was thinking this was going to be the run where I actually bothered to talk to Kellogg, but considering how this thing is going, maybe talking might be off the menu and just nuke his butt like a good boy. Because, good lord, it's not problems I was expecting to have today.
Sweet.
Alright, now. That's where we were. I took that much damage with the Med-X on. Imagine what would happen if I hadn't shot up some drugs first. Just immediately dead. There's Nick. Okay, cool. So we're to the roof. We don't want to go to the roof.
Yes.
Alright. Let's see about finding our way around here. Turret. That's just not a reason to be alarmed at all, is it? Ooh, grenade box. Not the best place to be using grenades in an enclosed space, but I think I could probably make it work.
That's it.
Oh. Totally didn't notice that was there. Alright. Where's that other turret? Oh, you had all kinds of goodies on you, didn't? There you are. I think we're good. I don't think there's any more sense on this particular area. But we're going to be careful anyway, because I'm apparently made out of tissue paper right now, which is weird, because I'm wearing better armor than I would have normally. Okay, this is where our legendary was, and we knocked out that turret. Hello, landmine. I saw you. A freezing board. That is not good.
Took some bright minds to build a place like this.
But the cool thing is that I can pull that legendary mod off and use it for something a little bit better. What are you? Grab that just for the breakdown later.
You want me to take a look at that terminal? You just say the word. I always had a way.
10s, nothing. Rebuild gives me a little. Retired is close.
I'm through.
There we go.
With machines.
So yes, I could have Nick do it, but he likes it when I do it. And I want to do his affinity quest this time around. I mean, ideally I want to do everybody's affinity quests, but some are easier than others. Finding all the 9mm ammo. Still haven't found a 9mm pistol, which is bizarre.
You got a thing for antiques, huh?
Okay. And there we go. Alright, so first section, not fun. Actually far more involved than I expected it to be. It's okay, though. Nice and steady.
Found you.
Where's your buddy? I know there's two of you. There's always two of you. Is he not going to come running around for me?
Where did you go?
Come on. Look at your buddy's corpse.
They were wise to flee.
Alright. I guess he's not coming out to play. We'll just have to go find him. Good, a weapons workbench. I can break down some of the stuff I'm carrying. Make my life a slight bit easier. Camp cooler's locked.
That's it.
All that for one thing in MedX. Game, you never cease to disappoint me sometimes.
Hostile.
Good, and I built up my crit meter, which is one of the things I wanted to do. That's fantastic. Right, where's the other synth I popped over here? That him? Ah, that's him right there. Cool. Okay, no armor that needs to be broken down. But for the guns, a bunch of stuff we don't need. Like this. Freezing is not a bad legendary effect. The board is terrible, though. I only need one of these. Don't need this at all. I kind of already have a radium rifle. I think I've got one back at the home base anyway. Oh yeah, we got the Resilient too. Didn't mean to pick that up. Put that down. And our weight should be looking a lot better now. Yeah. Way more to play with.
Yeah, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were cozying up to the peas and apple cobbler.
How many people run into that, honestly? Hey, pulse grenades when we're dealing with a bunch of synths? You guys are too kind.
Sweet.
Alright. Come on, look out. There's a turret down here.
Sorry your house has been a wreck for 200 years. but I don't need a roommate. Leave.
Kellogg, I get Kellogg's supposed to be like this shit-hot mercenary. He's been around for fucking ever. He's killed everything on the planet. At least, if there's more than one of it, he's killed it. He's way too chill about this, though. Now, there is a way that you can cheese this fight if you're so inclined.
Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. Interesting.
Something out there.
Yeah, me. Caught him in the hip. There we go. And a level up at the same time. Say less. Alright. I want to find more ammo because I am running low on the good stuff. Yeah, so down in here is where Kellogg and
Some
these guys
folks never lose their fondness for living in the basement.
There is supposed to be a way that you can crack through here and actually shoot your targets through the wall here. Not exactly sure how you do it, but it's supposed to be a thing. You know what? None of those, since we're legendary, I'm not going to worry if I can't
You're
find
pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
Anything I can lug for you?
Actually, stuff will look dog me can lug.
Yo, psst.
No, you have stuff. I forgot to take some of this stuff off of you. Okay. I thought I'd found a hatchet somewhere. Let's start with these bloody missiles. Oh, we can't carry any more than that. Really? Well, I guess that's okay, but... I think he's full. I should probably do it. Yeah, there's an enemy nearby. But I want the map.
Yes.
Yeah, they're giving you more armor. Don't need the camera though. Alright, let's find the enemy, ice the enemy, and we'll take a map. I don't know if there's an enemy around here though. Oh. There's a turret.
Whoever or whatever you are, I know you are out there.
I don't remember there being turrets right there.
You cannot escape
Oddly
detection for long.
Yeah, that's kind of throwing me off a bit. Ooh, 7.62 ammo? I have a handmade rifle, I think. I picked one up. Oh.
Scanning.
Come on, little robot. Come out and play. No, that didn't go horribly.
don't think we're alone.
Yeah, there's a turret up there. Alright, we're good. Now we can go get our nap. It is a regular bed, so we'll just take get the full sleep so we don't have any penalties. Get the nice save in there. It's all good. Also, taking your comfy pillow. Alrighty, not a ton of things to loot in here, but there's a few.
Hey.
Nick, I need you to carry some stuff for me here. Oh, this is looking much better.
Go ahead.
That means I can load up on more junk now. I could grab the batteries. You get acid and something else. I don't remember off the top of my head. Really not a big deal in the great scheme of things. Another locked toolbox.
Nice.
Literally nothing worth taking out of that, to be completely honest. Come on, guys. Get out of the way. Only downside to running companions is that they get underfoot a lot. Okay, we got some stim packs. Out of the way and buff out. No, Rat Axe, excuse me. Oh, almost forgot you. A couple of synths are going to come out. I think we'll be okay. It's not going to be two of them. Normally I'd lay down some landmines, but what I've noticed is that when you trigger these guys, they don't actually like run down the hall. They're just there, so they tend to avoid the mines, which is super annoying.
We got nothing.
I will limit the pain I inflict, if possible.
Light. Clean house.
All right. And his body vanished. That was unexpected. Oh no, it's over there. Oh, he had lots of goodies on him. Not gonna use any of them, but he had them. Okay, let's see about wrapping this up here. 'Cause we're just about done.
You got guts and
Only thing we're
determination.
taking out of here.
It's admirable. But you are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend.
Shutting down.
What's that?
Okay, where's his buddy? As soon as I reloaded, swear to God.
Just when I thought we were getting along.
Dog meat, I don't know what you're doing standing like that, but you really shouldn't. Alright, let's check our newest legendary. Berserker's Meat Hook. That's not going to be super useful for us, because I plan on having a lot of armor resistance at some point.
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
Let's get this door open and get ourselves a goodie. Should be some more ammo in here for us, which would be nice. Hopefully it's 308.
Nice.
It is none of those things.
Building a collection or something?
Come on.
Yes.
That's what we're looking for. Anything else in here? That looks like to be it. I don't think we're going to need to worry about dropping a save.
Bingo.
Okay, U.S. Covert Manual. I think there's supposed to be a med journal around here somewhere, too. Well, I'd be lying if I said I knew where it was. I forgot. Why is everything locked?
Sweet.
This is an officer's quarters. I don't think he wants to fumble with the lock if he needs to do something. Check that. Yeah, I did. Alright, there was something else in here. Like, I don't remember there being another turret, but... Well, we got beer. Beer does a lot. Another locked box. This entire episode has been running from things and opening locks.
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. My synths are standing down. Let's talk.
Yes. By all means. Let's talk. Let's see if we can get the sneak attack bonus on this as well.
And there he is.
Oh, that didn't kill him. That,
Where did you go?
comes as a surprise. Kinda figured that would have killed him.
What's that?
Ah, crap, that's a grenade. Wow, dude suffered a crit from a fat man. That's not good. And he was healing. Super not good. Okay, so we're going to abandon the fat man idea. Because that clearly wasn't going to work. that did not go according to plan at all. No, I got this as well. Pop that sucker. Alright, we're good.
Nice.
There's literally nothing else to go in there for, so we'll do that.
You got guts and determination. It's admirable. You are in over your head in ways you can't
No
possibly
legendary this time.
comprehend.
That's disappointing. Oh no. He was a legendary. He just went down super easy. Shocked about that.
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
I don't think we're alone.
Still need to grab that covert ops mag.
There we go.
Alright, I'm not going to worry about any of this other junk. I don't need the Fat Man. The Fat Man's not going to do the job. So we're just going to do it the hard way. And that's fine. I can work with that.
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. My synths are standing down. Let's talk.
The reason I'm going to be trying to kill him outright is because no matter what happens, he's going to try to kill us anyway. Come on.
And there he is.
Still hit. Good. Come on, do it, you coward. Okay, got Kellock down. One synth left.
Good job. Bastard won't be hurting anyone else. You should take a look around, get all the intel this place can hide.
All this tech. You were barely human.
Yeah, he's a tough little boy, isn't he? I'm just gonna loot this place pretty thoroughly real quick, because this stuff I can use. Did my beer wear off? I guess that doesn't last very long. There. Lever action rifle, don't mind if I do.
Hell yeah.
Fun magazine. access logs. Back to the Institute. Payment received. We got what we need, and we can get out of here. Just fantastic, because this kind of sucked.
So, the Institute was the puppet master all along.
Hey, Valentine.
We know where your son is, but even I don't know how to find the Institute. And they built me.
There has to be a way, Nick.
We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way. Talk this through.
Diamond City it is.
Hey, chin up. I know the night just got darker, but it won't last forever.
Alright, and we are good to leave. So that went absolutely horribly. I mean, it certainly could have gone better.
Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
But all in all, we got it done. And we're going to get out of here. Which is all that really matters. So mission accomplished, even if there were a few hiccups along the way. I guess no room for Nick in here, huh? What's up, Dogbeat? Longest elevator ride ever. Weird.
Roof access.
Okay. Turret controls. Deactivate. Because I only took out 3 of the turrets as far as I'm aware. There we go. I really don't feel like getting shot as I walk out of here. And there's the Brotherhood of Steel.
People of the Commonwealth, do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful.
2 vertibirds, and they launched 2 more.
We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
I think it's an important distinction to keep in mind. Need to get to that guy. No, that's not the guy I was thinking of. There's supposed to be a corpse up here with a unique weapon. I'm guessing that's not a thing anymore. It might have been one of the mods I deactivated, as a matter of fact. Okay, I guess Nick went over to Piper's, since he's not with me now. I thought I gave him the instructions that we were going to go together, but I could have been wrong. But we're not going to do any of that stuff right now. We are going to instead go back home, get some sleep, take some antibiotics, eat, drink, make merry, break down all the garbage that we picked up, and then call it a day. Because it's been about an hour. And I don't like to go over an hour, all things considered. And it's been kind of a stressful hour. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with some of the durability and damage I'm taking here. Even at level 50 with no perks invested into heavy guns or explosives. That fat man should have just flattened Kellogg. The fact that he survived and it was a crit no less, I'm very confused by a lot of things. It's weird and I don't like it. That right there just makes all the difference. Let's see. Anything here to break down? And break down that. I think I've already got one of those, but we'll double check it later. How are we doing on ammo here? Got plenty of 308 in here. I really wish I still had the mod for the 10mm submachine gun. I cannot find that mod. It seems to have disappeared off the ether. But I'd love to get my hands on it because I have so much 10mm ammo right now. And I still haven't found myself a 9mm pistol, which is annoying me to no end. But it is what it is, I suppose. Let's do this real quick. We don't have potatoes for that, which is a shame. Alright, but we are going to call it a part here. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It was a little bit frustrating as I was constantly getting my butt shot off. But all things considered, we did get it done, and that's what's important. So next time, we're going to avoid Diamond City for a while and go do other stuff. There's a couple of side quests I want to get done before we move on with the main story. Hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, and peace.